Today that is revised Baptada's Murli of 28th November 1981. The title of the Murli is The Hopes That All Souls Have in You Ancestors. The hopes that all souls have in you ancestors. Today, the great grandfather is meeting all of his creation. All of you know how large the creation is. All of you are the original foundation of this creation. You are the trunk of the tree of this creation. You know very well all the secrets of how this creation grows from all of you, do you not? When you see or come into contact with any soul, do you remain aware that you are the ancestors of all souls and that you are the main support, the foundation of the branches and twigs of the tree? Does this awareness constantly remain emerged? When you maintain this elevated awareness, you will easily become an embodiment of power. When you maintain this elevated awareness, you will easily become an embodiment of power. When the trunk, the main foundation, is weak, the whole tree becomes weak. When the trunk is powerful, the tree is also powerful. As well as being related to the seed, every leaf is also connected with the trunk. It is only through the trunk that the seed's power can reach the branches and twigs. So today, which power does the whole of your creation need to receive through you ancestors who are the main support? With which hopes are all souls remembering you ancestor souls? What pure desire do they have of you, master bestowers and bestowers of blessings? Do you know the pure thoughts and desires of all souls? That is, of your unlimited creation. Let us take a moment and see ourselves as the trunk of this whole creation. Baba has made all of us into the ancestor souls, the ones who are the foundation and the support for the entire tree. Let us experience ourselves as these ancestor souls. Abba says, today only one sound is being heard from all souls. The same sound emerges from everyone. They want to live in happiness and comfort, if only for just a few moments. They are restless, even though they have the wealth and the facilities for happiness and comfort. The rest of happiness or comfort is not visible in their eyes. Nowadays, because the majority are thirsty for true happiness or joy and peace, they are searching for the path to that. Because they are dissatisfied with the different temporary paths that they have taken, they are gradually returning from all those paths, saying, this is not the one, this is not the one. They are now coming to the experience of Neti Neti. It is neither this nor that. They have begun to realize that the true path must be elsewhere. At such a time, the duty of you ancestors is to become a flame of light and show the path to those souls. Become immortal lights and bring those souls out of the darkness to the right destination. Do you have such thoughts? Do you have such thoughts? Do you ancestor souls remain aware that what you do in front of the whole creation reaches the whole creation? The attitude of you ancestors will transform the atmosphere of the world. The attitude of you ancestors will transform the atmosphere of the world. The vision of you ancestors will remind the whole of creation of brotherhood. The awareness that you ancestors have of the Father will remind the whole of creation that their Father has come. The elevated deeds of you ancestors will awaken the pure desire in the creation to perform elevated actions. That is to build their character. Let us take a moment and realize that our attitude transforms the atmosphere of the world. Our vision reminds all the souls of brotherhood. Our awareness of Baba reminds the whole creation that he has come. And our actions awaken the desire in every soul to perform elevated deeds. So our awareness, our attitude, our vision, and our actions, all of these are the foundation of the whole creation. Because Baba has made all of us souls into the ancestors. Baba says everyone is searching for you ancestors. Now become such embodiments of unlimited awareness that all of your limited things will automatically come to an end. When it comes to the inverted tree, the trunk is seen to be at the top with the seed. You are the trunk who, along with the Trimurti, has a direct and close relationship with the seed and the two main leaves. Therefore, this stage is so elevated. What would you experience limited matters to be when you remain stable in this elevated stage? You would experience them to be careless things of childhood. Come into the stage of unlimited maturity, and you will become a constant embodiment of all experiences. Remain constantly aware of your occupation as an unlimited ancestor. Remain constantly aware of your occupation as an unlimited ancestor. You remain constantly aware of how much of the task still remains. But how is this whole task to be accomplished easily? Your creation, the scientists, are merging the expansion into its essence. They are inventing extremely subtle and powerful things that will require the least expenditure of time, wealth, and armaments. Earlier, there used to be such big armies, so many armaments, and so much time involved in a task of destruction. However, they have now condensed the expansion into its essence, have they not? In the same way, you must become master creators and use only in name for the task of establishment the physical facilities you have along with the subtle power. Otherwise, your subtle power will be hidden amidst the expansion of your physical facilities. The expansion of your physical facilities will hide a percentage of your subtle power, just as the seed is hidden by the growth of the tree. The uniqueness that is alokita of you ancestor souls is your subtle power. From this, let others experience a special power being created through the ancestors. The creation wants something new from you souls. Everyone has the power of facilities and the power of words. But what power do they lack? They lack the power of elevated thoughts, the power of a pure attitude, the vision of love and cooperation. No one has any of those. Therefore, O ancestor souls, ignite in your creation the lamps of hope for this attainment and bring them to the right destination. Do you understand what you have to do? What would you achieve if you do the same things as other people do? You are the people who belong to God. You are unique. At present, you drop bombs of words. However, they are only baby bombs. Now, drop bombs of the experience of attainment with which their lives would be instantly transformed. The arrows have only struck their heads. The arrows have not yet struck their hearts. Up, inspiring us to stay in the subtle so that our vibrations reach the entire world. The subtle is always powerful, and so beyond the words, Baba is inspiring us to stay in the subtle so that Baba's vibrations can reach all the souls in this world. We souls are unique. We are alokik because we belong to God. And so as ancestor souls, it is our duty to show the right path to all the souls. Let us pause here and we'll continue tomorrow. Let's again take a moment to go within and emerge the form of an ancestor. These souls are ancestor souls. We are the closest to the divine, and we are the foundation of the whole creation. Our awareness, our attitude, our vision, our actions have a direct influence on the state of this world. According to the time, these souls are moving towards the essence, merging all the expansion into the essence. We realize ourselves as souls who completely belong to God. We are alokik. We are unique. We live in the world beyond. We are closely connected with the seed, Shiv Baba, and the two leaves, the first ones to emerge, Brahma and Mama. These souls form the trunk of the tree of humanity. We stay in this elevated stage, and everything limited, all the limited matters seem very insignificant, not influencing our minds. We stay here in our reality as ancestor souls, with the intention of fulfilling all the hopes that Baba has in us. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba, your family. Maybe we can share what we'll take from Baba today. Om Shanti.
Oh, Chandy, sorry. So it's a very powerful Murli, very good to hear. Baba said we are the ancestor soul, so we have to become the embodiment of power and we need to maintain that because we are the trunk and the foundation. So the foundation is weak, then it's going to affect the whole tree because every every branch, every leaf is all connected to the foundation. Right. So Baba said that we need to change. The Baba said our attitude and need to transform. Right. So when our attitude is transformed, then the atmosphere will be transformed automatically. And I liked when Baba said this that all facilities, everything is there, right? So they don't lack any sort of facilities, but what they lack is the power of elevated thoughts. That is something they don't have. The pure attitude, pure vision, cooperation, those things they don't have. So everybody's looking for something new. So there are so many gods already, right? So people are roaming one place to the other, one day to the other, and internally they are feeling that this is not the one, this is not the one. So Baba would like to see us becoming that flame, and then we should attract them to Baba. Yeah, so it's a great feeling to see the importance or understanding that we are the ancestors, and then how important role we are playing in this whole drama. Yeah, thank you, Om Shanti.
Thank you. Very nice.
So one more thought here is, see, the ancestors, since we are the ancestor souls, right? So whatever good things that we do, or when we uplift ourselves, doing good purushart, intense purushart, right? So that is going to help them, right? And similarly, when we become lazy, when not we don't do the purushart, we become lazy doing purushart, right? That also going to uplift. I mean, that also going to affect the other souls, right? Since being the ancestor, because if you look at a tree, right? So a leaf needs to get the water through the trunk, right, and the root. So we being that, if we are doing our duty correctly, then and that is going to impact them. If we don't do our duty correctly, that also will impact them, right? Sarabhan.
Yes, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Mhm. Whatever our state of mind is, it directly impacts the whole world. Mhm.
Om Shanti, brother.
Uncle.
So, mm, actually, we are the ancestor souls, and we are all doing the purusharths, and we are in going upwards. That is rising stage. So, but on the other side, in Kali Yuga, the evils are increasing. So, actually, if our stage is increasing, the changes will should reflect in the environment also, no, brother. But it is in the opposite direction. So, Baba also told if you are going in the upward stage, that sabka bala will also good for others. Um, but it is towards destruction. It's all has to be happen. But how the change will occur, brother? Our rising state, but in the other hand, the evils are increasing, negativities are increasing outside.
Right. Mhm.
How it is, brother?
Yeah. Yeah. And so Baba says generally that it's a sapling for the new world that Baba is creating. And so the old world is definitely going to go. And so this is the result of all the karma, right? Accrued karma, collective karma over the past many lifetimes that, it will lead us in totality, the world towards a new beginning, and the old has to be shed off. But then through this awareness, Baba is through this new knowledge, through our new, whatever the efforts Baba is inspiring us to make, it is creating the foundation for the new world. And then it is now that in the Sangam Yuga, we are pretty much the roots. They're invisible, but our state of mind is supporting the entire world. Of course, then the climax has to happen, and the law of karma has to, take effect, and because of that, all the souls, according to their karma, will, either go into mukti or jivan mukti. That is playing out. But then, by realizing that we are the ancestor souls, one is that we stay in our elevated state of self-respect, and then the souls will eventually connect to Baba, because all the temporary supports will be taken away. But then through this, the souls will eventually realize who Baba is, and then there'll be a journey back home. And so it's all this whole journey, right? So it's not now, but the new world will begin. Um, After this temporary phase, it's over.
Okay, thank you, brother.
Thank you.
So actually, we are giving Sakash and generally Baba's divine light and love spreading all over during our yoga and all. But still, their intellects are locking very tight. I see. They are losing their consciousness and doing something what they don't know actually. So
Yeah, so
I
basically
want
through
that
yeah.
our yoga
So
should reflect them now. So, but it is not there.
yeah, no, through yoga, it's like the souls eventually will realize Baba. It's just, everyone has their time when they will be touched, but eventually every soul will be touched. Right? It's just, and then we are pretty much, our focus is really not on who is transforming or not. It's all between every soul and Baba. Our focus really is, for ourselves to transform, and the rest is really, it's not our responsibility. So we just focus on our efforts, and being an ancestor allows us to have an elevated state of mind. Mhm.
Okay, thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Om Shanti. Good morning, Divine Family. Actually, ancestral soul. During the Corona crisis, we had one class, online classes. So one brother, he shared one with a small story. Always I'll be in that Swaman, I am Purva Jatma. Actually, that brother, he shared um, grandparents, usually grandparents, they're very attached to their grandchildren. When the grandchildren, they will come and sit on their lap. Usually, um, they will they will make all mischievous things to their grandparents, holding their nose, cheeks, and holding their hairs and all. So by the time grandchildren is just they will feel very pleasure and happy, because it's none other than only their grandchildren, because they will attach to their grandchildren. In that way, brother said, so we are Purva Jatma. I means we are ancestral souls. So when somebody, probably our colleagues, our relatives, our family members, whoever it may be, if they do any kind of mistake, any kind of unknowingly, if they behave with their ignorance, so we need to excuse why, because we are Purvajat, we are ancestral souls. That the reason we need to excuse them. Why? Because they are only from 63 births. But we are in this world since 84. This is our 84th birth. So in that way, when I heard this story from that brother, automatically I'll feel like I'm Purvajat. I am ancestral soul. I need to excuse everyone because they are from 63 births. I am from 84. I'm Purva Jat. So in that way, I'll be in that Swaman. So this ancestral soul, this experience makes me feel as if I'm very old. And I'll get rid of my body conscious. I'm very old. I'm I'm Buddhi. So I am very oldest to old, everyone. So in that way, I'll feel. So is it correct, brother?
Yeah, right.
Purva
Yeah,
Jatma.
it allows us to, really, as you said, forgive, forget, and so that we have that sense of responsibility. We're able to see everyone as our younger brothers and younger sisters, and that mm, it automatically emerges from within. So you're right. Yeah. Mhm.
When we feel that we are very old in the oldest person in the family, automatically will excuse others because of our
Yeah.
age factors, because of our experience in our life. So in that way,
Mm.
anyone if they behave in other manner, automatically I'll feel that I am ancestral soul, I am Purva Jatma, I am very oldest to this
Mm.
world. So by the time
Right.
automatically I can forgive them, automatically I can get rid of my body conscious. I never feel that I'm younger to them. I'm that this and all. Immediately I'll become in that soma. My am Purva Jat.
Mm. Right. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
If no sharing can, Sarubai, you can go towards meditation.
So take a moment. Go within and re-emerge. Our ancestral form. We souls, eternal beings. We are the closest to Papa. And being closest to Papa, we automatically maintain this elevated awareness, the awareness that we belong to Papa. We automatically have the attitude of good wishes towards all the souls, the vision of brotherhood and elevated actions. We souls stay in the essence of our truth as beings of light. And as we descend onto this physical world to play our roles, we realize that we are the ancestors. And so our love, compassion automatically emerges towards all the souls in this world. Om Shanti. Thank you.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Saurabh. Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Till that time. Have a lovely day.